Bonjour everyone! Comment ça va aujourd'hui? In this episode, we are going to learn about learning French language, part 8. For today, we are going to learn about family members. We are going to start with the most important family member, and it is mommy or mother. If you want to say the mommy in French language, you can say la maman. La maman. But if you want to say my mommy in French language, you will say ma maman. Ma maman. And remember, there's an N at the end of maman and you do not pronounce it. So it became la maman. It means the mommy, or ma maman. It means my mommy. You can also say mother as well. So in this case, you will say la mère. La mère. It means the mother. But if you want to say my mother in French language, you will say ma mère. Ma mère. It means my mother. The next one is daddy or father. If you want to say daddy in French language, you will say le papa. Le papa. It means the daddy. But if you want to say my daddy, you will say mon papa. Mon papa. And remember, we don't say ma papa because papa is a masculine word. So it became le papa. It means the daddy. Or mon papa. It means my daddy. You can also say father. If you want to say the father, you will say le père. Le père. It means the father. But if you want to say my father, you will say mon père. Mon père. It means my father. The next one is the son. If you want to say the son in French language, you will say le fils. Le fils. But if you want to say my son, you will say mon fils. Mon fils. We don't say fils, but we say fils. So it became le fils. It means the son, or mon fils. It means my son. The next one is the daughter. If you want to say the daughter in French language, you will say la fille. La fille. It means the daughter. But if you want to say my daughter, it will be ma fille. Ma fille. It means my daughter. The next one is the brother. If you want to say the brother in French language, you will say le frère. Le frère. It means the brother. But if you want to say my brother, it will be mon frère. Mon frère. It means my brother. The next one is the sister. If you want to say the sister in French language, you will say la sœur. La sœur. It means the sister. But if you want to say my sister, it will be ma sœur. Ma sœur. It means my sister. The next one is the wife. If you want to say the wife in French language, it will be la femme. La femme. We don't say la femme, but we say la femme. It means the wife. But if you want to say my wife, it will be ma femme. Ma femme. It means my wife. The next one is the husband. If you want to say the husband in French language, you will say le mari. Le mari. It means the husband. But if you want to say my husband, it will be mon mari. Mon mari. It means my husband. Next is the aunt. If you want to say the aunt in French language, you will say la tante. La tante. It means the aunt. But if you want to say my aunt, it will be ma tante. Ma tante. Another way to say aunt in French language is to say tata. Tata. It means auntie. Tata. Next is the uncle. If you want to say the uncle in French language, you will say l'oncle. L'oncle. It means the uncle. But if you want to say my uncle, it will be mon oncle. Mon oncle. It means my uncle. Mon oncle. The next is the cousin or my cousin. If you want to say the cousin in French language, it will be le cousin. Le cousin. Or la cousine. La cousine. cousin and mon cousin is the masculine. So, la cousine and ma cousine is the feminine. Next is the grandmother. The grandmother in French language is la grand-mère. La grand-mère. It means the grandmother. But if you want to say my grandmother, it will be ma grand-mère. Ma grand-mère. There are sweet names to say grandmother, and it is Mommy, Mommy, or Meme, Meme. Next is the grandfather. The grandfather in French language is le grand-père. Le grand-père. It means the grandfather. But if you want to say my grandfather, it will be mon grand-père. Mon grand-père. It's the same. Sweet names to call grandfather is papi, papi, or Pepe, Pepe. Next is the grandson or the granddaughter. If you want to say the grandson, it will be le petit-fils. Le petit-fils. It means the grandson. But if you want to say my grandson, it will be mon petit-fils. Mon petit-fils. It means my grandson. If you want to say the granddaughter, it will be la petite-fille. La petite-fille. It means the granddaughter. But if you want to say my granddaughter, it will be ma petit-fils. Ma petit-fils. The last one is the nephew or the niece. If you want to say the nephew in French language, you will say le neveu. Le neveu. It means the nephew. But if you want to say my nephew in French language, it will be mon neveu. Mon neveu. It means my nephew. If you want to say the niece in French language, it will be la niece. La niece. It means the niece. But if you want to say my niece, it will be ma niece. Ma niece. It means my niece. Okay, friends, that's all for today, and see you on the next episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to your friends and family. Merci beaucoup. Bye.